Hello everyone and welcome to Minecraft Mega Construction Season 2. How you doing, Corey?
I'm not here.
What's that? Wow, so you're going to morph into a book. So, we're sorry guys, but I've actually had to switch to a new screen recorder, which is probably hopefully going to be a temporary thing. But the only problem is...
So, how do I look on the desk?
I can't even... Oh yeah, oh yeah. So, unfortunately the recording kinda dirt, and we have this building here, but it's, you know, we've not built like a major amount of stuff, so this is the season 7 mod pack, guys. We
Season 2.
Season 2 even. We're playing in 1.7.10 as opposed to 1.6.4, and we have a bunch of mods like big reactors, Ender IO, chisel, carpenter's blocks, bibliocraft.
There's so many mods.
Yeah, and it's really cool the amount of mods we've got for you guys. So, this is just the base building, and this is just a clock. So we've just basically been doing this while we're trying to record the other video. Well, it wasn't working.
But it kind of failed.
Yeah. So this is the room. So what I did is these doors, if you don't know how they work, you basically put them down and then you right click on them with another block and they take on the image of that block. You can also right click them and they change into a bunch of different frames which you can then edit with the hammer by right clicking on them. And also when they're next to each other, when you right click, they also do that, which is kind of cool. And these signs, yeah, so apparently they, I think you can actually put like a block in them though, like these signs. Yeah, that didn't really work. So yeah, so Corey should put a sign there saying nuclear power plant. And what I'm going to use is big reactors to actually make this so. So, Corey, where do you think we should build this reactor?
Not in the reception area. I think there should be a door just next to the reception area, like here. And through there would be the office, the plant floor where all the reactors and machinery is.
But how many reactors should we have? More than one or just like one?
Well, what are we powering? A small town, a big city?
It depends though. I mean, it's obviously going to be expandable, so I was thinking we could build it underground. Does that sound like a plan?
That does sound like a plan, yes.
Cool. So, what I want to use is these things called wedge slopes. Another addition to carpenter's blocks, and they essentially are like stairs.
Why wedge slopes?
These are the actual slopes. In fact, you know, I think I've
Wedge slopes were the ones you got before with the kink in them.
No, they weren't. That was the.
That was wedge slopes.
No, that was the wedge slope. It was the prison wedge slope.
All right.
So think Tyran looks kind of cool.
I do, yeah.
Or I think we should use a different block. What do you think?
I think we should use that, but once we get like close to the machinery, we should have the
factory blocks.
Factory hazard blocks.
Yeah, because they look pretty cool. So I think we're gonna need to build it like quite far underground.
Oh, and also, guys, when we're doing our show off of the build later, you would be very happy to see who our receptionist is going to be.
Who is that going to be?
Well, he wears purple.
What, is it going to be like a villager?
Maybe.
Yeah, that's a yes then. Right, and so these like are kind of act like stairs, but they sort of have like sprinting assist on them almost. So problem is people can like sort of get in here. Now I don't know whether these like factory blocks look kind of cool. Does that look kind of cool for that? Or do you think orange ones? So either orange or yellow.
I prefer red and black. I mean yellow and black.
Okay, so yellow and black. Yeah, I'll stick with that then. So this is going to be like sort of the tunnel. Okay, would you mind building the wall of the tunnel for me while
I think hazard blocks should be from there inside the tunnel, but for this bit we still need the iron
No,
blocks.
Corey, just let me just like show you what I was thinking. Well, there's actually a hayman over there. Is that like a hayman? Yeah, there's like a hayman there, which like spawns like spiders and stuff. But I was thinking, just let me just show you my idea, Corey. So what I was thinking is sort of having this sort of be like a hazard area because it's like a reactor. It's gonna be like radiation, so this can be like sort of this like marking the fact that it's like a dangerous area.
Yeah, but they don't usually have that much marking.
I think that looks kind of cool though. What do you think? It's because it's all connected textures though. Just like if you just do that, it's like all one big texture. Or maybe if you did something like say that, look kind of cool. Or maybe sort of like these factory blocks. Because also they are all connected textures. So, alright guys, so we'll be right back. Okay guys, so this is what we've decided to go with for this part of the build. Oh, didn't mean to double click it there. So let's go back down here, and what are we gonna use for lighting, Corey? Because in here we use these glowstone tiles. You think we should just have hazard blocks?
Corey, stay for tea.
Okay guys, we're back. So I think these like glowstone blocks could maybe be like that part. Or maybe not that sort of glowstone, but
Perhaps we could have it like 1 every 2 for the glowstone.
but maybe like a different sort of glowstone, because that looks kind of weird. What about this sort of... No, that's like weird. I want to find a nice... Do these actually give off light? I just want to like test if these glowstone bricks do. Yeah, these glowstone bricks do, and they look pretty cool if you ask me.
Hold on, I have a cool idea. I don't know how much you'll like it, but let's say if I put this back, then we have one of those, or something like that.
Kind of neat, but I don't think I quite like I don't really like the black colour. I think maybe I like a yellow colour.
Well, I thought black because it's yellow and black, and it goes with the theme.
What about something like maybe that?
If you want, but I think black kind of suits the theme. Of
Alright then,
this.
yeah, we'll go with that then, whatever. But I think those glowstone bricks, though, do look kind of cool. So I think we should, like, keep the glowstone bricks there. But are we gonna have, like, aren't we gonna have, like, I believe I installed this mod. Yeah, I did. I'm really happy I installed this mod code, because what I can do is I can have, like, this area sort of, well, you'll see how these work. Have you seen these before, Corey?
No.
Well, you are in for a treat then, because these are really cool.
Oh, drawbridge.
Yep, so if I just say so this for a start, if you put the iron bricks in the first slot, it then does that, and put them in this slot, it will then do that. Look kind of cool. But the only problem is, it requires sort of a like lever and redstone current to actually allow them to activate and deactivate. Now, there are redstone conduits from Ender.io.
We'll just try a lever. That might work.
These insulated redstone conduits, but they can be like facaded to look like normal blocks. So if I just say did something like this, just for example, and then go, you get a wrench. Now, why are they not actually connecting to that? Yeah, if anything, though, we could just use the MFR cable. Okay, I know these will definitely connect up to it. Yeah, there we go. Does look a little bit weird though. That doesn't work, Corey. You have to like directly connect it.
So, like that.
Yeah, like that. And there you go. Then that'll seal it, and then you can do that, and it'll open it.
Oh, cool. We could use Tyrian,
What do you mean, Tyrian?
or we could use hazard blocks to say it's like opening up a hazard area.
Maybe. But Tyrion, it says futuristic armor plating, which basically I think it's like explosion resistant as well, which is like pretty cool.
I think that'd actually look quite nice if we used the factory.
Like we could use. Do we have micro blocks? No, we don't actually have micro blocks. Like
If I try this.
Like if we're gonna do this, we basically need to do that to have it like. That's weird. Why does? Oh, that's weird. There's a bit of a glitch. Corey,
I've been placing the factory blocks in it. That's why.
Why does that happen? Look in the ceiling.
We don't need that.
We don't need what?
You just broke the drawbridge, I think. Oh,
No,
they are drawbridges.
What? Oh, I think I know what happened. Oh, I picked block on the drawbridge, didn't I? Oh, yeah. That's why. It's me being derpy. I thought that was a bug in the game, but it was me. It was being the derp. There we go. That doesn't really go with it, though, to be honest.
I think we could have the cable showing, because it is a factory.
Because I kind of like the idea of the fact that it's like I won't say a secret area, but it like doesn't. It's not. It's not obvious.
The middle one gone. The middle one.
I got rid of it because it kind of then you like if say someone's like trying to get in, they instantly know like there's something behind there. But if you do that, it's not always that obvious. Besides the slope. See what I mean? Do you think we should? I think you're kind of like overdoing the factory blocks though, because I think, and we could use like, so this could be like the floor, and then like this could be say a corridor. Well, I'm just going to use a tool to actually help me with this. I'll use, I don't know, let's get this manual in tool to mine down a 3x3 area. So for this part of the floor, should we use orange factory blocks or yellow red factory blocks? So I think these orange ones look pretty cool. What do you think? Like this, so we have a corridor and then say reactors on like sort of all sides. Does that sound like a plan?
Sounds like a plan indeed.
Because I didn't know whether to use the orange factory blocks or the yellow factory blocks. Problem is, how are we going to light up this corridor? That's the only thing. I can see light getting closer and closer. What are you doing? Those lamps look really weird though.
I like them.
Like I think we
Well, if we use the orange and white versions of those lamps.
Like Corey, I've got a better idea. Like we actually make the entire ceiling out of these glowstone bricks.
No, that actually would look nice.
Yeah, and also it provides lighting to the entire corridor. So.
Let's go with that then.
And also, guys, I want to point out we actually have Mistcraft installed in the pack this season. So if we want to do mining operations, we can say like use tesseracts and stuff. Well, maybe not tesseracts because I don't think we don't really have them expansion installed.
And also, guys, comment in the description what would you like to see us do next.
Because at the minute we are just sort of making them up, and we don't really know what you guys want to see. Like, what sort of glass should we have for the reactors? Because I want like drawbridges. So, like, say for example, there's like say a reactor in there. It depends how big we want the reactors to be as well, to be honest. So I could say I have drawbridges here, and they're already like customized. So if I just like say get rid of that and that.
And we would always have the yellow and black factory blocks to signify a door to a hazardous area.
So if I just pick block on... Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put... So 3 glass in there, and then if I do that...
That would be good.
Yeah, I think I'm on something here. So then if I say had a lever there... And I don't really have a smaller morph, which is a...
You could spawn in a bulk.
Well, it's fine for now. I will then do that. And then look, so when it's like that, so then we sort of have the glass there. Does that look cool?
It does.
Yeah, so if you ask me, that looks pretty cool. So that's where, say, a reactor is, and then we could do the exact same on the other side.
I think the door can actually fit under slabs as well.
What are you saying, Corey?
I was saying, I think the door morph can actually fit under slabs. The book morph, sorry.
Oh, okay. I'll just make sure they're the right way round. And go under here, connect up some red net. I would preferably like to use the redstone conduit, but for some reason they're not really connecting to these. There you go. So does that look pretty cool, Corey?
It does look amazing. So let's see it working.
What working? Oh, I just broke one of the slopes. I'll just fix it. Corey, can you?
So the walls in the corridor.
Can you put the tire on back, Corey, on that slope?
Yeah, sure.
What should we have the walls for in the corridor?
The walls in the corridor. I don't know. If I look at the different type of bricks.
Alright guys, we'll be right back once we've decided on the material. Okay, we're back guys. So we've decided on this factory block, which looks pretty cool if you ask me. Oh, I'm using glowstone bricks. See, if you ask me, this building's looking pretty cool, Corey, but the thing is, we now need to get into the technical side of this build and do a reactor.
Well, I think I should leave you to do that.
Well, no, Corey, I think you could actually help me with this. With the actual construction of this reactor.
In what way?
Well, not necessarily the actual technical part of it. And that, why did you do that? Oh, you idiot. There we go. So what we need is some go into big reactors.
Big reactors, got it. Which one's that?
The search up in is that one, and basically, what we're gonna need is for a start. I mean, really need to build like the really most efficient reactor? Because we could build one that's because we don't actually have thermal expansion in, so we don't really know what's like the best liquid really to put in your reactor to make it more efficient. Like that.
Maybe fluid yellorium.
I don't know if that would work. I mean, we could try it, but it might say invalid structure. So I think we should just go with a 5x5 maybe.
I suppose.
In
So
fact,
would you
actually,
like me to do the walls inside this room?
Yeah, sure. No, well,
That's what I'm
no,
gonna do.
we don't need to build any further out, Corey. This is basically it. Corey, all we need to do is build it up. Basically, that's like all we need to do. Oh, I see what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm doing the walls.
Corey, just get yourself a hammer from Tinker's Construct.
Why?
Because they allow you to mine a 3x3 area.
Do they?
Yeah, look, that's what I'm using. It's allowing me to excavate this area out a lot quicker.
Fair enough.
And if you ask me, that's pretty cool. Let's see then. So I believe, 5x5 is that? No, that looks too tall. Wait,
Hold on, guys. We'll be back in a minute.
Okay, we're back, guys, and we're now beginning to build one of the reactors. Do you think we really need to build the second one, or do you think we should just stick with the first one and like have that be it?
Well, maybe the second room could be to view all the stats of the reactor on a computer.
So I want to get myself something called a tape measure, which is like, Corey, have you seen this block before? A tape measure allows you, so I can say place that down. It'll like do a measurement, so I can see it's tell me that's like 9 meters from east to west, for example. So let me just count that one. So if I can say do a measurement from there to there, and it's telling me that is that really 6 blocks? Wait, yeah, that is. I've done my reactor one too high. Derp. I've derped, Corey. I meant to do a 5x5.
Okay.
We don't really need to worry about too much about the actual walls of the reactor, though.
I think it'd look nice if this reactor's in a actual proper room.
Yeah. So I'm now going to add the yellorium fuel cells. And we also need some control rods to actually go on top. But guys, if you want to actually copy this design of the reactor, just bear in mind that this really isn't the most efficient design at all. Oh, yeah, oh, cool. I've just realised we're pretty close to the surface. I've like kind of made a hole.
Hold on, I'm coming in. Whoop.
Alright, so if I just do this, then we don't really have to worry about the top of the reactor anymore. Hopefully. Now, we don't have endurium, do we? No, we don't have endurium. So I believe we could use diamond blocks. They're not too bad.
What is endorium?
Endurium, it's a ender alloy, basically, added by... I believe it's... In fact, you know, I've done this wrong, actually. I've done the rods the wrong way around. But yeah, endurium is added by thermal expansion, and is basically a material. Well, it is complicated, Corey. It's not. I can't really explain it.
Okay.
But yeah, I think this reactor's looking pretty cool now, Corey. What do you think?
I think it's pretty neat.
But you know, I'm actually. I don't really know where I'm gonna make the power come out of though, because obviously you know we're gonna need like the controller and whatever for it. So here I'm just gonna make reactor glass, well not entirely reactor glass. So we need a access port, which you know I'll just put there. To control it, we're gonna need a power tap and a redstone, well, not a rednet port, a redstone port. And now, Corey, I'm gonna have to break a little bit of your build here.
Okay, if you place it back, that's fine.
Well, it's not quite that simple, Corey.
Okay, but I still want it to be walled in here.
Okay, now, like round the back, I'm gonna add some conduits. So if I just get myself some energy conduit and some redstone conduit, I'm also gonna get myself something called a power monitor. Also added by Ender.io. You know, I've just realised actually, in here I've not actually completed my reactor, the actual build of it. Because with big reactors, you basically want the core heat to be as low as possible, and the casing heat to be as high as possible. Because the core heat just makes you burn up more fuel, but the casing heat makes you know, get more power. So let's see, we've got the access port there. We now need a controller, and I think that's about it for the reactor. Is there anything else we need? I don't think so. Let's do that. Why are you not working? Oh, I need to fill that in. You gonna work now? Why are you not working? Fuel rod must be part of a vertical column. Oh, I know why. I know why. The actual control rods are the wrong way around because I moved the actual. There we go. You gonna work now? It's still not working for some reason. Okay, guys, I will be right back once I've solved this issue. For a sec. Okay, guys, so we've now decided that the power and the redstone control, we're going to have reactors all along here. So it's going to be, say, a mirror image of this room over here. And then we're going to basically control the reactor with a control room that's going to be built over here. So this is basically where the room's going to be, where we have all the power monitors, the capacitor banks, so all the storage of power, and where we monitor all the power is going to be in here. And this is how we're going to be able to control the reactors. So that's the idea of it, guys, and we will be right back once I have sent all the wiring over there and set up all the equipment. Okay guys, so we've tested the reactor, it's all working. I've got a big capacitor bank right here. So this is what's going to store all of our power. And when we update to the latest version of Ender.io, which might be next episode, we're going to make it a vibrant capacitor bank, which isn't in this version. And it's basically, that can store 5 times as much power as what this guy can store. But what I want is actually something called, is it called the power monitor? I believe it's called the power monitor. Yeah, here it is. And we can use this to actually get control of the actual reactor. So as you can see in here, it's telling us the actual storage of the... I believe this is the actual internal capacitor of this. So this conduit is actually set to be an in and output, so it will output power as well.
So, Morgan, would there be a way to use computer craft in any way in that room?
Yeah, though, I can't yet, because until I open... There's a cool computer craft program that was actually made by a YouTuber called Direwolf20, and he basically made a computer craft program which allows you to have control over a reactor, but the actual reactor, the program doesn't work really because that was using beta versions of the mod. So what I can do, Corey, is I can say the capacitor bank. So let's look at this, Corey.
Yeah, I'm coming.
So what I can do is I can say emit a redstone signal when the capacitor bank is lower than 25, but stop when it gets fuller than 90%. If I turn on engine control, if we now look at the reactor, it should automatically be online. There we go, look. So it's automatically online.
Cool.
Because this capacitor bank has not hit its threshold on how much power it actually has. Pretty cool, right?
Mhm.
So if I go over here, yeah, so the actual wirings and the redstone ports are over there. And the thing is, we have actually used up all of our fuel in the actual reactor.
Yeah, also guys, if you want to know more about how big reactors works, you can go to Potent Plum's Big Reactors tutorials.
Yeah, we did actually do a spotlight on that mod, so if you want to go and check it out, feel free. I will leave a link in the description of this video to the part 1 of that spotlight. So, Corey, do you think we should actually keep the actual wirings there, or do you think we should use facades to cover them up?
I think the wirings look good for a power plant.
Yeah, so
if it was anything else, we'd cover them up.
Yeah, I'm gonna just do something real quick here. There's actually something called a painting machine. I just want to do it for one of the things. So if I just tap it in there, I'll put the actual block we want to paint, which is this factory block. So if I just put the conduit facade in there to be painted, and that is going to be the image of it. So what this machine does is I can actually paint blocks as other blocks. So say I wanted, I could say get glowstone, and I can make this factory block, give it the properties of glowstone, but it still looks like factory block. So I'm just gonna put this say there. So do you like the way that looks, Corey? So you still get to see the wiring, but you don't actually see the actual corridor where it comes from.
That's pretty cool. I like that idea.
Yeah, I thought you'd like that idea. So Corey, please can you help me with doing the walls and the ceiling? And then we near enough will be complete.
I don't think this room's too hazardous. So because it's not as hazardous as the other ones, we'll use the orange and white floor.
Do you really think that looks good as a flooring material though?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we'll keep it then. So I can see the capacitor bank is now filling up. Can you see the little animation, Corey, on the actual capacitor bank is actually filling up?
Yeah.
So that just is basically a UI on it, just telling you how full it is. So hopefully when it's 90%, in fact, I'm just going to test if it works. So if I just go into normal mode, I broke the power monitor by accident. Derp. Power monitor. So I'll just put this guy back. I guess I'll need to configure him though. So engine control, emit when less than 25, and I'll just say put this at 30%. So if that's the case, emit redstone when it's at 30%. This guy should be turning off, maybe.
And what about these
No,
second reactors?
you know, he's not at. Well, we don't really need it for now, to be honest. You know, I'm actually just going to change this to 20%. So, hopefully, it should now emit a redstone signal, turning off the reactor. No, it's still going. I'm sure that's hit 20%, maybe. You know, I'll just do it again. 10%. You gonna work now? Yeah, there we go. So for some reason it keeps fluctuating on and off. What? That's weird. Oh, I know why. Because it's being told to turn on at 25%. That's why. So I'll put this back to. Yeah, I'll change it to actually 75%. That seems pretty good numbers. So Corey, do you think? I think we should have drawbridges in here. What do you think? You know, for like the actual door for it.
Yeah, I think we should use the a glass similar to.
Oh, my Minecraft crashed. We'll be right back, guys.
Yeah, my Minecraft crashed as well. Internal exception.
You know, you didn't crash. It was because my Minecraft crashed.
No.
What caused it to crash? I don't know. Failure to write core dump. Okay, Minecraft's like, nope, I ain't playing anymore. Okay guys, so we've actually fixed this door. We're trying to do pressure plates, but that didn't really work. But we have got this power plant working for the most part. So now we're going to skip to a roleplay type thing of me sort of doing, with Corey doing a tour of this power plant. So we'll be right back for the tour. Okay, hello. Who's in charge here?
You'll have to come back later. We're a bit busy.
I can't. I'm security chief.
You'll have to come back later. We're a bit busy.
Wait, we can't. We need to do a tour.
Not ready.
Okay, guys, we're back now for the real tour. Okay.
Hello, sir.
Okay then. Are you the manager here?
I'm the only one in here at the moment.
Well, can I have a tour for your reactor, your power plant?
Yes. Ignore the crafty miner guy from earlier. He was being a little bit mardy.
Okay. So I see you have a automatic open and close door.
Yes. Usually we're not permitted to let people through here, but I'm the only one here, so I don't care.
Okay. So let's descend into your reactor. So
This is an area that we haven't finished, but it doesn't really need to be.
Okay, what is in here? What's this thing?
This is our reactor, sir.
Okay, so you're producing 4.75 kilo RF per tick. That's quite a lot of power, to be honest. I'm pretty impressed with that. So what is beyond this point here? So that closes the door.
Beyond here, sir, is actually our main battery, where we store all of our energy.
So this is your energy storage here. This is the meter, this red animation here.
Yeah.
What does this machine do?
This machine powers the stuff.
It doesn't power the stuff. This is a capacitor.
I mean, I don't know what it does.
It
I'm only the receptionist.
It's an engine control meter, actually.
Oh. Well, if you knew all this, why did you need a tour?
I don't know. Okay, guys, so now, I hope you've enjoyed episode 1 of Mega Construction.
And do subscribe. Ha!
So, next episode, we will be building... What do you think we should build, Corey?
I think that we should build a, actually, let's leave it to the subscribers. Comment what you would like us to build in our next video.
But if there are no comments, we will... I was thinking of a factory, because that sounds a cool idea, because we're generating all this power and storing it in this massive battery. But what's the point of having all that power if we can't actually utilize it? So I know what I mean? Well, of course, you're trapped in the control room. So, thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this episode of Mega Construction anyways. Thank you for watching. And as always, guys,
Subscribe.
goodbye from the Sea Caps.
Cannabis.